Whew, hello YouTube. Just out for a little winter ride on the chuckle machine. You'll have to apologise for sniffles because it is jolly cold. I think it's about 2 degrees. I just lifted my visor up and I don't know about a runny nose, my eyes just started running, watering, dripping, leaking. It's pretty damn cold. So got the old thermals on. I haven't been out the chuckle machine for a while, so thought I'd just take her out, stretch her legs a little bit, see where we end up. I haven't uploaded a video for a while, so I'll whack the old cameras on. Coming up sort of Buddles Down way. This is near to where we have our Royal Enfield monthly meets, the Royal Enfield Owners Club. I've videoed up this way before. In fact, the first video I did on my old Bullet was down this way. I brought it down a little byway. The very first video I did. Yeah, can't go up this way without going to Holy Dode, the lost village of Dode, which is where I got married, so we'll pop up there. A couple of little byways up there, which I don't think we'll be doing, but I think I've done a video of Dode before, but it's always nice around here. It's bloody cold though. So yeah, I had a day off work today, had a job interview. Next week's my last week at Openreach. So I've just been looking for a sort of temporary job to do for a couple of months before we go back to India. We've booked our flights. That's where the little byway is that I came down on the Bullet up there, and that's also the way to the club meet. Yeah, so booked up India. Got a month over there, so I was just looking for something for a couple of months. Just applied for a Sainsbury's delivery driver's job. The interview went well. Great Buckland this way. I've also got the little Honda Wave ready for delivering. Did a bit of Deliveroo on that. Ooh, which is why I've been quite busy. I've just been slotting a bit of that in as well as working for Openreach, just to see. I did it about 5 years ago when I was a printer in my spare time. Really enjoyed it. Just wanted to see how good it was, how much money you can make, can you earn any money out of it, and yeah, that was a backup plan for the next couple of months if I didn't get anything else. And yeah, I could make that work quite easily. Sort of, I'm quite an early riser now, so I'll be waking up, signing on about 7 o'clock, doing about 3 hours, having some early lunch, then going out and doing some lunch deliveries. Has changed a bit for the better, I've got to say. You can do supermarket deliveries now as well, which is a lot simpler. Seems to be a lot less waiting for food from the few days that I have done. So yeah, obviously the more time you're waiting, the less money you're earning. But yeah, the Wave's ideal for it. I had an old rack that I had on the Innova that I used to own. I had to do a bit of jiggery pokery to make that fit. There's a byway up there. You've got to hold a permit for that one. Although the gate, the last time I come up here, the gate was open. Someone had obviously been up it and left it open. Ooh. What was I saying? Yeah, so I had to do a bit of angle grinding and drilling to make the rack fit, but got that on all right. That's been working fine, so I've been doing a bit of that. It was before the temperature drops, so I'm not too sure how enjoyable it would be in this sort of weather, but I'll have to stick some handlebar muffs on to keep a bit of warmth in the hands. I can already feel my hands getting cold. I put some heated grips on the Scrambo the other day. I took her out back over to Edenbridge to see the parents. It was a nice little run. Gave her a run out. But yeah, we'll see what happens, whether I get the Sainsbury's job. Keep some money coming in for a couple of months. Obviously I'm getting a little bit of a payout from Openreach. But I didn't want to be dipping into that. I want to sort of put a chunk down on the mortgage and stuff, and obviously we've got India to pay for, so I don't want to be dipping into that for, you know, not working for a couple of months. I can't sit still, not do anything. Thank you. But yeah, next year, well, I might even sort of carry on just doing bits and bobs. I did sign up for a driving agency as well, because next year I've got quite a few trips planned on the bikes, and obviously I've always worked, so I've only had ever sort of 4 or 5 weeks holiday. Doesn't leave a lot. It's not a lot of time if you want to do some trips on the bike and family holidays and stuff. So next year is going to be, it's going to be a bit of a, the kids are all grown up now anyway, they don't really want to know, so it's going to be a bit of a year of doing some bike trips. We've got India, doing the Land's End to John O'Groats run with the Small Bikes Big Adventures lot. That's in May. But that's on the scooter, on the little 110 wave. Whoop. So that'll be fun. But that's going to be a week. Well, it's going to be over. It's probably be 10 days because it's a week we're going to be doing from the for the actual run. But I've got to get to Land's End first, and then obviously I've got to get back from John O'Groats. Taking it slow up here because it is quite wet and slippy, muddy, dead leaves everywhere, potholes and the like. So yeah, Small Bikes Big Adventures. I still want to do a big trip around around England, or the UK rather I should say, on Scrambo. And we're going to Holland with the Royal Enfield lot. So that's probably another week, I think that is. So here's Dode. We won't go in, we all shut up. There's the old Holy Dode, that's where we got married. I think there might be a byway up here. I saw a dirt bike come up here once, but we'll just go up and turn round and come back. Yeah, and then there'll be a few weekends here and there, probably with the Small Bike Big Adventures lot, Cub Fest, which I did last year. I wonder if they'll do Dave's Day again. That was great fun. You wouldn't think it, all on motorways up to Barrow and Furness, but there were so many people out on all the bridges. It was yeah, by far the most fun I've had on a motorway on a bike before. Whoa! Slip slidey. Not the ideal tyres for up here. Be nice to put some something like TKC 8. Is it TKC 80s on the Classic actually. I've seen them put on like some of the army bike coloured ones, and they do look the part. Don't know how it'd work with this sort of this is a proper classic. Whoop. Yeah, there's Doe through there. 2017 we got married in there. Could only get about, well, what was it, about 24 people or something. So very small ceremony. Happy memories. Ooh, my fingers are starting to get cold. Yeah, booked a bike for India as well. We're flying into where are we flying into? Oh, I've got a Bangalore. Flying into Bangalore, staying there for a couple of nights, picking the bike up. Max is then flying internal flight to Goa, where we've got an Airbnb because we've got an Airbnb because she's got to work for 2 weeks. She couldn't get as much time off as me, so she's got 2 weeks working while I go riding around on the bike. So we'll pick up the bike in Bangalore, and then she'll fly off to Goa, and then I'll go off wherever I want to go. Sort of route planning now. So I'll have maybe, well, I've been told that I've got to get to her by Valentine's Day. What's that? Is that the 18th of Feb? Or 14th? I don't know. But anyway, I'll probably be touring around for a couple of weeks. There's a big tour company called Royal Brothers, which I've gone with. There wasn't actually many in Bangalore that I found, and I was getting a bit worried because the bikes were getting more limited the longer I left it for, which bikes I could rent, and I didn't want to be forced into renting something that I didn't really want. As it is, I've made a little bit of a compromise, but it'll be good fun. I've gone with one of the newer Bullets, 350. I went with that. It was basically, well, it came with unlimited, well, not unlimited mileage, but up to about 6,500 miles, which would be absolutely plenty for what I'm going to do. So that was already built in, so you don't get caught with any extra fees. Obviously it's a new bike, so I will be more confident that it's going to get me to where I need to go and back again. Obviously I've rented older classics in India, and you are taking a bit of a chance, but it's fine if you're just sort of scooting around locally, or you know, maybe go for the odd couple of hour ride. But I wanted something that I could rely on, and I also wanted something that had a charging point, and the new Bullets and Classics have got built-in USBs, so I can charge up the old GoPro and phone as I go. So that's another plus. The only downside, I tried to get luggage put on, or at least some racks, and that was a bit of a no-go with this company. Whereas with the other company, Rentrip, they were saying that they could do it, but then they went quiet on the email the last time I emailed them, and like I said, I was getting a bit panicky about what I was going to be able to get. So cost wise it was about 500 quid for a month, just over, which was more than we paid last time in Goa. I think it works out to be about 18 quid a day or so, or 17 quid, whereas we paid, well, for the Classic Reborn we paid 12 quid a day, and for the old Classic it was 8 quid a day. There's Luddles down, so that's the way to the Royal Enfield Owners Club meet at the Cock. Did look at hiring a Hemi 450, but that was silly money. That was like more like 850 quid. It's too much for me to take. But it would have been nice, but you never really, I don't think, you don't need that pat. Oh, actually I should have come right there. There's that salt. That's salt someone's put down rather than ice. Obviously expecting the worst up here. Oh, struggling to change gear with these boots on. Yes, if anyone's got any ideas on where to visit in South India, drop it in the comments, particularly if anyone sees this in India. I think I've got a few people that watch from over there. I've got a couple of ideas. Am I going to be able to remember any of the names now? Probably not. Hooty is in Tamil, and I think it's a sort of mountain range, so that's on the agenda. Because I've never been out of Goa, because the bikes that you hire in Goa stay in Goa basically. I'd like to go to Kerala. Kerala's supposed to be really nice, which is down the south of the west coast, below Goa. It's supposed to be really nice down there, some lovely beaches. So we're going to do that, but Max might want to come down there, so but that's another place. Obviously I'll be coming through Bangalore, so we'll see a bit of Bangalore, which will be hectic, I think. Tell you what, shall we have some fun? Shall we have some fun? Let's have a little bit of fun. Yeah, the only thing that they did say they expect 5 deliveries done in an hour, which I thought to myself, bloody hell, little fox, that's a lot of deliveries. That must be, you must have them all close together to do that many, because I heard that you were allowed 10 minutes to do the delivery. Right, That includes driving to the place as well. You know, I mean, we might have to drive for half an hour, but anyway, I mean, I'm not too fussed because it's I was going to do it anyway, see what it's like, you know. It's only 2 months. Keep me out of mischief, wouldn't it? Keep the wolves from the door. I wasn't planning on doing this, but why not? Took the bullet down here, might as well take the Classic down. I don't have any spare tubes on me or anything, so we'll go steady. Haven't done much green laning this year. I think when that time when I went down the byway and got stuck, kind of put me off a little bit. But it's the old thing, I don't really want to put off-road tyres on the Scram because they wear out so quick, and the ones I've just replaced with, they're not going to be very good when it gets muddy. Oh look, there's a fezzy. Nice view for you. Sun setting, it is out, just can't feel it. Wonder if we'll see anyone today. Did last time, saw a dog walker. There's a doggy down there. Yeah, we're on the way home now. We'll just do a left down here and then get back. The old engine's had a nice run. Batteries are charged. Batteries charged. Look at these spaniels. Hello, Pooch. There's some new bikes coming Royal Enfield's way, aren't there? There's a Go Classic 350 coming, which is a bobber style, which looks quite interesting, and some lovely colourways on that. I'd be very interested in a little test ride on one of those. Obviously we've got the 650 twin, quite interested on and having a test ride on that. The Bear, awful name but a stunning looking little bike, which I think possibly tempt me more than the Classic 650. It does look very nice, and it'll probably be lighter, and it's light. The Classic's a bit of a beast weight wise. What else have we got? I'm sure there's more than that. We won't talk about the Flying Flea electric bike, although I was thinking about that. There is a finite amount of years you are going to be able to put a new proper bikes out, so I can see why they're doing it, and I can see why they're chucking loads of bikes out at the moment as well, because that market is soon going to disappear. You know, you've only got to think, what, maybe 10-15 years in Western countries. But I don't know that for a fact, but I'm guessing. There's got to be more in the pipeline from Enfield than those that I've mentioned that I can't remember. Oh, I did see a 750 spied with a fairing. That wouldn't interest me in the slightest, but it's another one obviously they're working on. Always makes me feel good when I get on this bike and look down and see that sort of shiny black with all the chrome. Such a beautiful bike, it really is. Chugging along. Thanks for joining me, YouTube, as ever. Drop us a like and comment, particularly if you've got any places to visit in India when we're over there, South India. Any hints and tips? Probably be my last ride for a while, although I think there is an unofficial Royal Enfield, God, I can't see, ride next weekend. I think that's just a Sunday, I think. So I might go to that if it's not too chilly. It's supposed to be a bit milder next week, so that might be the last one. This might be the penultimate one. We shall see. I'll probably take Scrambo because it's got the heated grips. But yeah, thanks for joining, and we'll see you on the next one.